Hey, this is Brad, sharpensbest.com. You know, I don't know, a month or so ago, we got a sharpener back, and I think it said the carbide fell out. So the more I look at it and look at it and look at it, I'm going to hold still here, and you can see the use on the plastic there. You can actually see that the outside end of it here is all scraped up and cut up and stuff like that. So, and then as I was throwing the bag away, guess what I find? I didn't even know it, but they returned the carbide. And so anyway, you know, just the fact that it's the plastic itself is really, you know, abused and cut and stuff like that. So anyway, you know, when they say the carbide fell out, then, you know, it makes you want to look. You know, the carbide, I don't know how you'd ever get that back in there. It's kind of, I don't know how it came out, to tell you the truth. But anyways, because the plastic isn't broken off at the end. So I decided that, okay, let's have some fun. Let's do some torture on the sharpeners here. And so chuck that down there, that down there. And so we have one here, and right side up would be like that. Sharpensbest.com, and then also my name, Brad Buckner, the sharpener. All right, on there. It's glass-filled nylon, and I don't know, let's see if we can pull it out of there. So I just take these little duckbill pliers, get a hold of the carbide like that. Now carbide is brittle, so let's see if I can get away with taking it out of there. Okay. Probably mess around here and get cuts, what I'm going to do. So anyway, we can't do it that way. Can't do it that way. Well, it didn't break the carbide, so that's good. So I'm going to pull back here. I am getting it, I think, out the back. Okay. I did get it out the back, but you really have to pull on it. And I've never actually seen a carbide out of the sharpener. So we look at it, kind of thin, it's ground on, actually it's ground on every side, and I don't think it needs to be ground on every side. So that's just kind of weird, but it is very sharp. And now let's see if I can actually, I put it back in there. I don't know. I don't know how you'd ever get it back. You'll never get it back in there. I don't know, you pound on it. Not supposed to pound on carbide. That's going to cut into the plastic and never go back in there. You'll never get that carbide back in there. But anyway, it is, yeah, fly. It is interesting. It's blocked better at this end than it is at this end as far as how the plastic comes out over the carbide. But I've never pulled one of those out of there before, so that kind of worked. And so now we're gonna leave that one a little bit. I don't know, this is the original one that the guy got the carbide out of. So let's take another one and open the bag here. All right, dump it out and throw it down there. And I don't know, I guess I think we'll pound on it, but I don't want to pound on that. Let's go down here to a rock and beat on it a little bit and see what happens to it if I pound on the head here. Okay, I'll be absolutely honest with you. Other than the dirt, I'm going to hold still here. You come right down here and look at it. I don't even see any marks on it. Like I said, plastic nylon, glass-filled nylon is tough. So we'll turn it over, we'll pound on the other side. Okay, I think it's starting to break. there. Finally broke the carbide. So we got a little piece of carbide here now where we used to have a bigger piece. Got just a little bit of a break in the nylon here. That's expected, I guess. There's a little piece of the carbide. But you know what? I had to pound on it pretty hard for quite a while. So, you know what? I think any kind of normal use whatsoever, you're never ever going to break these things. The carbide's not going to come out. And let's see. No! I thought I could break his head off. Let's see. This way. Put the hammer. Okay, it's tearing, but it ain't breaking. Let's turn it over and bend it back the other way. That carbide hasn't fallen out. That's really in there. So this is Brad Buckner. You know what? You might break one of my sharpeners, the carbide might come out, but you really have to be abusing it somehow to do that. This is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. You take care and you stay sharp out there.